Yo, so I'm supposed to be talking about the game. Now I want to know what you think about the game. If you're still playing, if you're still enjoying it, just what you think about it. So I'm gonna be saying some positives, some negatives. Let's just get right into it. First, let's just talk about something I think positive. The banners they're doing. I'm on my alt account, maybe a new main account, by the way. The banners, I think they're doing pretty good. And if you haven't seen already, they're skipping season 3, which you might not know about, but basically they're going to a good banner in season 4. It's good, but it's not a need. Speeding up a little bit. It's nice. I think the way they're doing banners is good. Nothing wrong with Julius. He released a bit early, but once again, still fine. If they go too fast, there's an issue, but right now they're not going too fast, so that's fine. I'm fine with that. But then let's go over to. Let's go straight in. Let's go into Arena. Arena is unbelievably bad. Actually, let's save Arena for last, actually, because Arena needs a lot. But let's get into content. So, actual content in the game, the most important thing about any game, in my opinion, there is like no content in this game. There's no, I can't make videos because there's no content to make videos on, and there's just nothing to play. On my main account, I have 15 beat on this, 15 beat on all 3 of these dungeons. I have 15 beat on all of these, and I have 15 beat in all of Ice Cavern. So on my main account, I've beat the game, and the only thing I can do, I've beat Bomb Patrol, beat Memory Home. The only thing I can do is Hall of Illusions, which if you have played Hall of Illusions, you know that it's all RNG. It is genuinely just straight RNG. It's the least fun content ever introduced. It's so bad. So there's no content to make on this game. That's why I kind of got bored on my main account. On an alt account. This might become my new main. I'm just never gonna summon on it until like something really cool comes out. Got some summons saved up. This is like day 2, I think. Or maybe 3. This might be day 3. So yeah, there's just no content. Let's just go into limited challenge to show the content too. They do this world boss, which I do like, and I'll give them credit that they change this every week. They change the effects and what type he is, but it's really not enough, if I'm going to be honest. It's the same boss. You're basically using the same teams. These different limited challenges useless. This is the only thing added, and this was like, it's not great content, man. It's not great content. It's 3 fights a day, maybe like 3 minutes. They're not really interesting fights. They're not bad fights. They're not really interesting. So yeah, there's just no content in the game. Is there any way I can go even further into detail of that? Yeah, I mean, if you look on YouTube at what videos are being made, most people are either redoing content they already did, or they're talking about JP in Korea, the Japanese and Korean servers. They're not even talking about global because there's nothing to talk about because there's nothing to do. Such is an issue I have, and it sucks. But playing new account, but now let's go to arena. And when you don't have PvE content in the game, or you don't have a lot of PvE content, you have nothing to strive for, you basically beat it, then PvP is supposed to be the main content, right? That's supposed to be what you really have fun with, you really play around with. But PvP in this game is astronomically bad. Number one, it's not real time, which immediately right there is just bad. But then it gets even worse. It's not real time, the presets are nice, but then let's go to arena info. Upper and lower league is the dumbest ranked system you could possibly do. There is no point for it. On my main account, I had 4,500 points, 4,600, 700 points. Was like top 100, top 50, and I'm stuck. I was stuck in there and couldn't move upper league, bro. I was so bored. Just sitting there, autoing my battles every day to get nothing. I was stuck here. I was stuck in Challenger 1. I don't know how you make that. I don't know how you go through that decision to make an upper and lower league where I can be top 100. I peaked top 10, and I'm just stuck every day, not gaining anything. It's so bad. This arena, and not real time, upper lower league, awful, just straight awful arena. Everything about it sucks. There's nothing good about arena. What else is there? Oh, I guess we can talk about the generosity of summons. I think it's actually pretty good. I think how many summons you get is pretty good. Especially there's a bingo event right now. My alt account probably is barely doing it. Yeah, we got 2 done. We'll push this. We'll probably be able to do this. This is last a while. This got probably a little 35 extra summons. I mean, they give you a decent amount of summons, man. And if you use them right, you spend them right, you can get a lot. On my main account, I had Awakening 5 Julius and Awakening 5 Noel. Like the game's generous enough, but it doesn't matter when your PvP is awful and you have no PvE content. I mean, you don't have any game. There's no game there. My main account beat all of this besides Hall of Illusions, which once again, worst content. It's awful. It's so bad. It's all RNG. What else can I talk about? Squad. You know, let's go into squad. I kind of can't show, but the squad content, the 3 bosses, just so boring. And in every game, I hate guilds. It's kind of a me problem, but it depends on your team if they're doing it, especially with that one. Like, there was no reason to do it, so I left my squad in my main account because my squad wasn't doing it. They weren't attacking the bosses, so I was not going to gain anything. I would have been wasting stamina every single day, which stamina, we'll get into that actually after this. I would have been wasting stamina for my squad thing to gain nothing because my teammates were not attacking it. So the squad challenges, I don't know, I was never in a good squad, but if you're in a good squad, maybe it's slightly better, but once again, boring, awful content. Let's get into stamina. The stamina's pretty bad. It's very low. For some people, they might actually like that, but the only way stamina is like usable is if you have these and get an extra 320 a day. Without it, I mean, you're looking at launching the game, hitting challenge, doing all your limited challenges, which is just boring. These are going to give you nothing. These 3 are going to give you nothing. World boss, you're going to do once, and then do quick battle twice. And then this, you're just going to go through. Basically nothing. And then the rest of your stamina, you're either going to click Bomb Patrol or Evergreen Forest, and you're going to dispatch a team, and that's it. That's your daily play. You're going to get some dog shit gear, or you're going to get some bond. And that's basically the game. That is basically the game. So, I think there's some positives to the game. There's some negatives. I'm still playing a little bit. Content on the channel, there's no content to make. So, you know, I tried brainstorming. I mean, I made a Leopold showcase video because I was so down bad to just release some content. So it's probably gonna slow down. Definitely not daily. That's basically impossible with this game unless I redid the same tier list over and over again. But yeah, that's about it. Let me know what you think about the game. And yeah.